Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Junior Guerra, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Standing in, Matt Duffy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, one guy that's been struggling a bit is Hunter Pence. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Ready now, Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Boyd. He's collected 3 hits. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Ibanez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Set to get his day started, Ken Cortez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Miami. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Arlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2-2 the count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Settling in now, Christian Yelich, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a
baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ball.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 out, nobody on.
Zero.
1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Brewers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Thames is there, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Shaw fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. Previously against Junior Guerra, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First offering on its way. Taken but called a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Garcia gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Eric Thames. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He swings and grounds it to short, taken in by Gregorius. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay. Oh, and with two men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harrison is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next the pitcher, Junior Guerra. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go now to the top of the third. Brewers are out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Monty Harrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that gets by him.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jarlin Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. Called strike 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Up next from Miami, Matt Duffy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. To the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harrison moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Striding in, Travis Shaw. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Braun, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Duffy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 3-0. Into the box, Diaz, as we begin the top of the 4th. Now here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Swings through it for strike number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Shaw backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Into the box now, Ken Cortez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cortez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Eric Thames. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast with one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So digging in now, Andy Ibanez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a drive out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Guerrero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Junior Guerra will be his first assignment down to the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Ibanez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Guerrero is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Slow roller left side. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, Velo, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
In is Christian Yelich. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Miami down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. We're on to waiting the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to Braun.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now. Travis Shaw popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. One out. So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch, smoke toward the hole, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Diaz calls for it, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Monty Harrison. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames moves over, makes the play, one away. So the shutout's still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Garrett Cooper.
Oh, and 1 the count, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Thames is after it, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready once again, Justin Bour, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bour and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
In now, Ken Cortez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 3. David Beltran is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Stepping into the box, Andy Ibanez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Nick Franklin will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Beltran was born in Panama. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Ibanez at third with 2 away. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brewers strand 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Matt Belisle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Gregorius.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Ibanez is there, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Harrison going back on it. Gone! A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 37 on the year, and it's now 6-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Nope.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Bullet back up the middle. Harrison is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Duffy comes up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Andy Ibanez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Keon Broxton we called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. 2-run score.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Ober comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Yeah, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Four runs here in this half inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you...
Line drive to left. Hernandez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Marlins 3. Jason Langston has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Monty Harrison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Now in the box, Brian Hernandez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Yeah. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Calling for it, Cortez. He's got it 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Travis Shaw. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he can take you out of the ballpark.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Eric Thames, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Bohr will take this one to the bag himself, and with that comes the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. So stepping in, Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
One out, nobody on. Hader is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being...
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Justin Bohr has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Into the box now, Ken Cortez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right there for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 0-1 delivery. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Junior Guerra earns his 8th victory of the season. Marlins Garcia couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.